when you start choosing to live in your true design, the people around you may not enjoy the process of change that is happening in you, and they may be very vocal about it. Hey, I'm Rosemary Nonny. I am the Money Minister. I support action-oriented spiritual people to rise, to thrive, to prosper in their true design life. This is a life where you are free, you are fulfilled, you are financially abundant, you are love-drenched. That is the life that you can claim for yourself if you're willing to claim it, okay? Now, when you choose to get on your purpose path, people are used to you not being on your purpose path. People are used to you being in a certain box. They don't want you to change. Because in changing, you're making them face into the fact that they're not living to the fullness of their potential. And also in changing, it's making life uncomfortable for them, and they don't want life to be uncomfortable for them. And that's okay. That's their right. They get to choose that, but they don't get to control you unless you let them. And this is the thing. They may look at you and think, you're successful enough. Why on earth do you want to go? Why do you want to upset the balance? Why can't you just be satisfied? And they make you out to be a problem because you are going after the things that you want and they're not. And so you begin to feel a bit like a burden. You begin to feel like you're being unnecessarily annoying. You start to wonder if you're making trouble for your family. How dare you try and invest in your dreams? How dare you try to, take some time to focus on yourself? How dare you? And so you start to feel like a problem. You start to feel like a burden. You start to feel like you're doing something wrong and that you're selfish and that you're greedy. And why can't I just be satisfied? Nonsense. This is people gaslighting you. And the reason why it works is because there's a part of you that actually believes that it's true. There's a part of you that actually believes that you are supposed to continually lay your life down for every single other person in your world. And you need to notice when these things are triggering you, and instead of accepting them as truth, recognize, no, actually, I do get to choose how my life plays out. I get to choose what I do each day. I get to choose what I do with my time and my resources, not every single other person out there. You have to, one, stay deeply connected to the divine. Although people can even use that and say things like, are you sure it's the divine calling you to do this thing? Maybe it's just you, going against what the divine wants for you. And it can really mess with your head. It can really mess with your head. Are you sure that you're dissatisfied? Are you sure that you're not happy in this life? I mean, what have you to complain about? Your partner is really cool. You have a great life. You have the cars. You have all of that. What are you complaining about? And so then they almost make you feel bad for feeling that sense of emptiness, that sense of unfulfillment that you feel. And so you start questioning yourself. You start wondering, am I just being greedy? Stop it. You are allowed to live in the fullness of your potential. And anything less than that, you don't need to settle for it. People need to get comfortable with the fact that you have chosen to change. So listen, you need an environment that supports you in moving into the life that you actually desire. Come into evolution. Come and be amongst others who are probably facing some of the same challenges as you, because it's just human nature that when something is changed, people don't want to change, okay? People don't want to change. They're quite comfortable with the status quo. You are not. So put yourself in an environment where people are helping you, supporting you, because if not, you get pulled down into the nonsense and you won't even know that it's nonsense because you're so used to, it's, like the whole frog in the water, because it's been boiling gradually, it doesn't realize that it's being boiled to death until it dies. And that's what's happening to you. If you do not stand up for yourself, if you do not choose to put yourself in an environment that encourages your visions and your dreams, you will not live to the fullness of your potential. You will get to the end of your life knowing that you never accomplished the things that you could have if you had just had the courage to go after the things that you actually desire. That whisper inside of you is the divine calling out to you, reminding you of who you actually are. But then the voices around you can be so loud, they can make you second guess and doubt yourself. Come into evolution. Come and be amongst others who are moving in the direction that you want to go. Come and be encouraged and empowered to manifest the life that you want, knowing, honey, that when you manifest the actual life you are supposed to be living, it benefits everybody anyway. Okay? So you need to be able to see beyond the fears of the people that love you, or even the people that don't care for you but just want to keep you down. Come into evolution. It's rosemarynonny.com/evolution. Come and do life with me. Come and really give yourself permission to manifest the life that you actually want. Listen, this day and age, you cannot stay stuck in a life that is less than who you are. Because before you know it, the rug will be pulled out from under you anyway. You think you're comfortable there, or people around you think you're comfortable there, but you know that there's more for you. So wake the heck up. Get yourself into evolution. Let's go forward and get your true design life. This is your one life. Make the most of it. Come and deepen your intimacy with the divine and manifest the resources you need to live in your life's purpose. Come into evolution. It's rosemarynonny.com/evolution. And stop allowing even the ones that love you to keep you from your destiny. Come on. It's time to wake up. Much amazing love.